Oh, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, consider joining the family by hitting that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell because that's the way you're going to be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching.
Hello, my sweet friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. I'm going to share with you some very simple and easy winter DIYs. For the first one, I will be using some of these bay leaves, and I thought these was really pretty from the Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using one of the Dollar Tree vases and one of their lead candles. I'm just going to open up my bay leaves, and I am going to cut them off the stem. They have like two pieces per stem, and I'm just going to clip them off. After I get all of the pieces clipped off, basically what I'm going to do is just attach these around my base, and I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach them, but you can also use some E6000, but I think the hot glue is enough for this DIY. So what I'm doing is just tacking down a few of the leaves. I'm not tacking down all of them because I do want the leaves to be coming off of the vase a little bit, and so I'm just going to tack them down from the bottom and then add a little hot glue to the leaf at the top, and then maybe a few beads of hot glue here and there. And I'm just going to continue this process all the way around. And I did use 3 packs of these, and I'm going to add my last stem. And once I get that attached, I'm just going to check and see if there is any more leaves that I want to tack down. I think this is so simple, but it has a very nice high-end look to it. So once I have everything in place, all I have to do now is just add my lead candle, and that will be it for this DIY. Very simple, but a nice way to create some high-end decor for the winter using some Dollar Tree items. And for the next DIY, I'm going to be using one of those wood trays. All of these items are from the Dollar Tree. I have this pretty soft white scarf. I'm going to be using these white bulbs and some of this Dollar Tree holiday greenery. What I'm going to do is wrap this tray using that white scarf. So I'm just adding some hot glue to the tray, starting from the bottom, and I'm going to add this all the way around. I'm not going to need to cut the scarf. I'm just adding hot glue, and I'm stretching the scarf and tacking it down, and I'm going to do this all the way around. Instead of cutting the scarf, I am just going to fold everything in because I need the rest of that scarf to be on the inside for filler. Once I get that all in, just tack a little bit down. I'm going to add my white bulbs. White bulbs. Yes, that's what I said. And so the white bulbs is just going to be like some really fancy snowballs. And so I'm just going to turn them down so that the top part can be at the bottom. And then I'm going to pull my greeneries off the pick, and I'm just going to blend them inside of the tray. And once I get all of my green, I'm going to use the whole stem of greenery. I'm just adding them here and there, and then what I'm going to do is use some hot glue to keep everything together. So I'm just adding a hot glue in between the bulbs so that I can keep this piece nice and secured. And after that is complete, that is it. This is so pretty, so simple, but I think it is beautiful to style for the winter. And now I'm going to get started on the next DIY. I'm going to be using one of the Dollar Tree candles. I absolutely love decorating these. I have some rope, and I got this from Hobby Lobby for 99 cents. And this pack of ornaments for $2. I thought these were so cute. They were 50% off. And what I'm going to do is just hot glue this rope around this entire candle. You can also use some of the rope from the Dollar Tree, but I wanted it to be white, so that's why I'm using this one. And so what I'm doing is hot gluing down the first row, and then I'm just going to start wrapping it from the second row because now it's easier. I'm just going to make sure that the rope is close together, and I will add a bead of hot glue here and there. And that was only like a half a row because I already had used off of that one. So now I'm going to start with another row of the rope, and I'm just going to add some hot glue to blend those two pieces together, and then I'm going to continue wrapping it. And I am going to wrap it all the way down to the bottom, but now I'm going to start adding hot glue so that I can keep the rope secured. I love decorating these candles and giving them away as gifts, and I actually am going to gift this one. I think it is so pretty, and so what I'm doing is just making sure that everything is tacked down, and then I'm going to cut it on a slant so that it'd be easy to blend in that piece. Once that is complete, all I have to do is take one of those ornaments. I thought these little beaded ornaments or tags were so cute from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to cut off that ribbon, and then I'm going to add a few beads of hot glue, and I'm just going to attach it right to the front of this candle. I think this is so cute. I'm going to gift this, but I'm definitely going to recreate one for myself because I absolutely love it. Very simple, but this is a really high-end looking candle for just a few bucks, and I really do like how it turned out. And I'm going to get started on the next DIY. And from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to be using one of these crates, some more of those pretty greenery bunches from the Dollar Tree, and some of this white false leather ribbon. I'm also going to be using another one of those Dollar Tree ornaments. All I'm going to do is hot glue this false leather ribbon around the crate, and I'm going over the openings on the side as well as the grooves on the crate. As you can see, I'm going over the groove of the first one, and then once I hot glue that and tack that down, I am going to apply a second layer of this ribbon, and I'm going to go right over that second groove, and I'm just going to add some hot glue, tack it down, and wrap it all the way around. Once that is complete, I'm going to take a few pieces of Dollar Tree foam and just hot glue it down to the bottom of the crate. I didn't want it to be too thick. I didn't want any of the foam to show, but I'm going to add enough greenery so you won't see any of that foam. So I'm just going to pull these pieces, clip them down off the stem, and just add all of them into the foam. And I am using 3 bunches. And so I'm just going to add in a few more pieces. As you can see, it's nice and full, so you won't need any filler to have the foam. Once I get all of those pieces in there, I'm going to take one of those little beaded wreath ornaments from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to attach it to the front of this little box. I'm just going to add a few beads of hot glue. I'm going to cut down that ribbon, and once I attach it, this is complete. Very simple, but it's a nice way to upgrade this crate to style in your home for the winter.
Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. Here is a second look of the other DIYs that I created today. I just want to say happy holidays to everyone. From my home to your home, may God continue to bless you and yours. Stay safe during this holiday season so that I can see you in the next video.